Hi, my name is Kate O'Leary.
And my name is Leah Lorden. We are second year students in St. Bogan's College, Bandon.
The title of our project is Calories versus Chemicals. We decided on this project idea because we felt that not many people are aware of the chemicals in their food. We used Google Scholar to see if there were any studies already carried out in a similar topic. We found work from Isabel Natrins, a holistic health coach.
The aims of our project were to examine the factors which affect food choices among adolescents, to increase the awareness of the chemical content in our food, and to develop a system which will highlight the chemicals in our food which could be used on food packaging. This system will allow the public to make more informed food choices.
To meet these aims, we had three main methods for our project. Number 1, design and conduct a food survey to see what influences students' food choices. Number 2, design a food diary which we use to distribute to 60 students. Number 3, develop a chemical traffic light system to raise awareness of the chemicals in our foods.
To analyse students' attitudes, we created a survey using Microsoft Forms. We then emailed this survey to all first, second, third and fourth year students in our school. There are 3 parts to the survey.
First part of our survey was age, gender and educational level. 45% were female while 55% were male. The second part was a multiple choice question on students' food choices. One of the questions was, do I care about the chemicals in my food? Half of the students said yes, while the other half said no. 2/3 of the participants also said that if chemicals were displayed clearer on food packaging, it would affect their food choices. The third part of the survey was 8 questions answering using a 1 to 5 Likert scale. The most interesting result was the question, the health and nutritional advice shown on food packaging is important for me when choosing a product. 16% of participants strongly agreed with this statement, while 4% of the participants strongly disagreed. Our second method was food diaries. After analysing the food diaries, we found that most people were unaware of the chemicals in their foods, even though in some of the foods the chemicals present were quite high.
The chemical system that we created divides the chemicals in our foods into 6 categories: antioxidants, flavourings, colourings, preservatives, stabilisers or emulsifiers, and sweeteners. We used the colours red, orange, yellow and green to show how dangerous the chemicals were for our health, red being the most dangerous and green being the safest. We then decided to stage a social experiment. We developed a PowerPoint with a healthier and unhealthier variation of popular foods like milk and bread, with the chemical traffic light system included. We then taught a class about the chemicals in their foods using this PowerPoint. Before displaying the PowerPoint to the class, 22% of students said if the system was on their food packaging, it would affect their food choices, while after 78% of students said it would. We then created a leaflet to inform students about the chemicals in their foods, which we distributed among students in our school.
In conclusion, our studies have shown that people are not aware of the dangers of chemicals in their foods, and that if the chemicals in their foods were displayed clearly on their packaging, it would affect their food choices.
Thank you for visiting our stand.